Okay, now I'm going to test the software, and I'm going to once again reiterate what I said earlier, which is that if you're not running PHP on a web server, it will not work. And I'll demonstrate that now by attempting to upload a locomotive on the completed uploader with the MySQL server running, which I actually have to run the web server behind. That's just how MAMP works. But I'll attempt to open it as a file. So we'll start the servers here. Okay, and now we'll go to the web browser. And I'm going to load Spotter 2 as a file from the desktop. Okay, so this is the completed uploader. I think I displayed it earlier upon completion of the HTML. But it's very crude. It doesn't even have user accounts, so this is not deployable software at this time. But it should be able to upload if it's running on a web server, except it's not. So I put in the information. So road number 1845, reporting marks ADIX, location Thundera, New York. Test the varchar support. 5th of August, this is in American format. This is a date. Manufacturer Alco. Model RS-18. It's actually an RS-18U. Year built 1957. And then, this is a test. Because it is. So if I click submit, it says submission successful, but it also says error, unable to submit locomotive. So, which is it? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Well, that's because the PHP is not actually running, and this is why you should have PHP errors enabled, although in this case it still doesn't help. It just displays a fragment of the code. Strangely, because this is HTML, the go back button actually worked. So it sends us back, and Ajax actually cleared the field, see? Now, just to prove that that didn't work, I'm going to go to PHP MyAdmin to show how the database is unchanged also. So we go to Spotter 2 and the locomotives table. MySQL returned an empty result, 0 rows. So nothing is in this database. So now I'm going to fix that. How do I fix it? Well, I just run it the way it's supposed to be run on a web server. So I'm going to run the copy of this that I have on MAMP. So localhost. Actually, just to prove my point, I'll clear everything on Firefox. Where are my cookies here? I have the settings stripped down a little bit at the moment. Normally much more elaborate than this. But only have localhost cookie. I still want to remove it. Okay, now I'm actually going to reload also. Alright, it's reloaded successfully. MAMP is already running, so I should be able to access the software. Spotter 2. This will automatically send us to the index, which is the uploader, the way things are currently configured. So 1845, ADIX, Thundera, New York. The date, manufacturer Alco, model RS-18U, Year built 1957. And this is still a test. So this is a test. Period. Now we submit. And it says submission successful. Click the Go Back button. It's cleared the fields, or Ajax has. So did that really work? We got to check the database in PHP MyAdmin. So you go back to the spotter 2 and the locomotives. And there's the entry. And everything is correct, I think. Yeah, this is a test. Everything worked. So that's how you build an uploader and test it in MAMP. Naturally, a real uploader would have user accounts so that only authorized members could access it. It might have a web-based editor for the database for the admins, which means the admins would have elevated privileges. But this is the basics of how a PHP uploader works, just for a test. So thanks for watching. This has been one of my most elaborate projects to date for YouTube. And I think I might build on this, like normalize the database, do some other things to illustrate the other intricacies of database administration, because that is relevant to a lot of people, not just train spotters. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.